Hello, everyone. Joining me today is Miss Freya, an analyst who can be said to have a very deep understanding of the royal family. It's great that we continue with today's topic. I mean the German documentary about Harry and Meghan Markle. I wonder if you're ready. Freya?
Well, hello, Adam, and all of you watching the video. Sure, it could be said that it was a threat by Meghan and Harry. I think when this movie airs, their lives will be affected a lot. It's not simple at all.
But as far as I know, the documentary has been postponed by the German network ZDF. I see the seriousness and authenticity of the information. The documentary team, led by filmmaker Ulrike Grunewald, is conducting meticulous vetting to ensure all information presented is factually accurate and legally defensible. And the main content of the documentary is to reveal secrets about Meghan's past. What do you think about this issue?
Of course. Adam, I think Meghan is sitting in fear every day. I think Meghan certainly wouldn't have thought at first that this documentary would confirm information so clearly and accurately. We all know how bad her past is, if not dirty. Especially it was a girl. It's clear that her karma is coming. Especially, this comes amid Meghan and Harry's continued involvement with Netflix, where they are producing series that align with their interests, such as polo and cooking, alongside Meghan's new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. This situation underscores the couple's ongoing engagement with media projects while navigating the complexities of public life post-royalty. So once this documentary is aired, the question is, will the stability of their projects and their lives be as smooth? And most likely not. But from the beginning, Meghan agreed to cooperate with this documentary. Without her cooperation and permission, no one would dare to make this film. They are a professional film crew. It is possible that Meghan and Harry received a huge sum of money, and money has blinded them. Because of the immediate benefits, they forget the consequences and impacts they have to endure.
Yes, I agree. Production of the documentary included filming in California, where the couple lives. Therefore, without Harry and Meghan's help, the film crew would not have been able to film. I know they are people who hide very well. Many years have passed, and no one has met the children, including the paparazzi, proving that they do not really exist, or that Meghan has hidden them too well. I don't know what you guys think about this issue. If you think these children don't exist, you can comment number 1, and those who think Meghan hid them too well can comment number 2. And I know, for whatever reason, Meghan and Harry have lived too sinfully by using them as a card to attract the media.
No. Adam, no one cares. In fact, these are issues we are completely aware of. Their failure to verify the children's existence is wrong. Do you see that they think the British people and the people of the world are stupid? Meanwhile, all their lies are always quickly exposed by the people. So who is actually stupid?
So Freya, going back to the main content, do you think Meghan will find a way to delay and destroy the documentary's presentation?
Do you think they have that much power and money? They don't have enough money to buy the silence of the yacht club set. Plus, the film industry will dish the dirt on anyone if it will get them some publicity. Lastly, there is probably more that could be mined from her youth or family relations. She is a real piece of work, and I know how she became so narcissistic. They must fact-check first before she thinks suing is another option for earning money. That being said, I imagine there are dozens of men from her days on the sea that could show us the real Meghan, not the fake Duchess she thinks she is.
So do you think Harry knows about Meghan's past?
He knows, but that's only one part out of 10. That can also be seen as one of Meghan's worries when this movie is broadcast. From the time they first met until now, Harry has been brainwashed by Meghan. In Harry's mind, Meghan was always talented and beautiful. Proves that Harry was fascinated and brainwashed by Meghan. Except for Doria, she has stopped everyone in her life from telling him about her background, including her own family. Meghan responded to anything others discovered about her and tried to tell him with, "They are just jealous of me," or some other reason, or with a weeping fit about how they were all picking on her. Harry has never dealt with these experiences well, and usually avoids the subject. She has separated him from his own family and friends, who may have told him about her prior life. He is completely reliant on her now. He acts like a child, wanting to be taught what to think and do, where to go and stand, and so on. He appears angry and dissatisfied most of the time, but he can't be bothered to go and discover the truth for himself. Like an abducted individual and the Stockholm Syndrome, he is the ideal victim of a narcissistic personality, such as Meghan Markle.
Meghan is hitting herself in the foot with a rock, right? I think Meghan must think that through this movie she will suddenly become famous and be on par with A-list Hollywood stars. But alas, it's so sad for that woman. Her career and future are about to end.
That's right.
Do you think we should be worried that the royal family will suffer a lot of negative effects when this documentary is broadcast?
Honestly, I think it will have some impact, but not much. The Oprah interview was much more destructive because it was the first time and everyone was surprised. But quickly everything was controlled and the true faces of Harry and Meghan were revealed. So this time it's not big enough to affect the royal family. It simply exposes Meghan's past. What does Meghan specifically have to do with the royal family? This time, I think the effects on the royal family are like the buzzing of an extremely weak mosquito. Just clap your hands and the mosquito will die painfully. Don't waste time worrying about nonsense things. Meghan should spend more time on herself. To be honest, Meghan would have no reason to worry if her past was not so checkered and she had not told less than the truth so many times. All you Meghan haters choose to forget her humanitarian work. Oh no! Did she act humanely? Absolutely not. Only last week, she donated an organic red onion to a homeless shelter in Inglewood, a deprived area of Los Angeles. A CNN news crew happened to be in the area and recorded the entire act of selfless generosity. Deep State reporter Joy Reid interviewed the lucky recipients, who made a nourishing soup with the gift. But anyway, I hope the German investigators can reach the parts that the royal family can't go to for fear of being called vindictive or racist.
Well said. Freya! Let's start with the bump that kept on changing size and moving. The dodgy birth announcement, etc. Surrogate children in the UK cannot inherit titles. She has upset far too many people for them to pay off and be silent. Honesty hasn't been her strength since day one. No one cares about her past, but they care deeply about her lies. All these lies she told about the royal family, knowing they wouldn't retaliate and sue her. I hope the German company does check everything and makes it watertight as they as a couple sue everyone. I am looking forward to karma being delivered.
Adam, do you think the same as me? In that documentary, hopefully, not only information about Meghan's past, but also about her mother Dorito. Evidence about the 10 years she wasn't a part of Rachel's life and Thomas took care of Meghan. Would be nice if they had the proof Tom Bauer is missing. Tom Bauer has information about Dorito's 10 years of absence, but just not enough proof to be able to write about it in his book without legal consequences.
Yes, very interesting. She abandoned Meghan and Thomas, but Meghan didn't hate her. Instead, Meghan abandoned Mr. Thomas. I can't understand if Meghan's thoughts are normal. And Meghan's wedding had Doria Raglan present, while Meghan did not let her father appear. Whoever worked so hard to raise her. Mentioning it makes me want to be angry at that traitor.
Don't waste your energy on a narcissistic psychopath. Adam, isn't she about to reach the end of the world? I imagine Harry lacks control over whether Meghan will become psychotic or not. Harry thought he had won the jackpot. He thought she was beautiful and intelligent, and that William would be jealous. He jumped into marriage when she threatened to dump him. If only he had listened to the ones who loved him. Instead, he married a chancer who has taken away everything from him, including his reputation. Once that is gone, you never get it back. Hopefully, Meghan and Harry won't let each other go because they get along quite well.
Haha. They will harm many other men and women, right? Freya, can you try to talk about some of the topics you think will be in the upcoming documentary?
So much! The more that they dig, the more they will find. Secrets and truths from her past were left behind. A middle-aged actress who could not behave, failed at achieving the fame that she craved. Abuse of a queen was her first big mistake. How can I tell it all? Also having a hysterectomy at a young age. The men who passed through her life, and so on. Don't pity her now. Don't pity her ever. She's going to do nothing forever and ever.
Imagine when Harry first saw this documentary. How will the poor man break down?
Don't pity him. He didn't think that if he betrayed his family and defamed the royal family, how sad his parents and brother would be. His background is not much cleaner than Meghan's. He was addicted to drugs, played around, and he also caused a lot of messes for King Charles to deal with. It's all just karma.
So, have you ever thought why a German newspaper would want to publish their past and lies? What will they get from it? If they are going to announce the truth, there must be something to prove it is true.
Great question, Adam. First, I'll answer why a German film crew made a documentary about Meghan and Harry. Obviously, the top motivation is financial goals, increasing reader interest, which is directly related to increased advertising revenue. Stories about famous figures, especially those with controversial perspectives, often attract significant attention due to public curiosity and the shocking nature of such content. The lure of insider information about a celebrity or royal can drive significant traffic. Meghan is not a character in the royal family, but she is someone related to the royal family, the source of all turmoil and trouble. Maybe in a saturated media market, uniqueness is an extremely important factor. Posting exclusive content, especially involving international villains like Harry and Meghan, can be a bright spot that their competitors don't have or think of. Many parties may have worked on this topic, but it is only the tip of the iceberg. This exclusivity can enhance a publication's reputation, attracting not only more readers, but also positioning it as one of the leaders in covering important stories.
Right.
As for reliability, there is no need to discuss it. People will see what they want to see. People all over the world want to see the real faces of Meghan and Harry. It's a professional unit, so they can't bet their reputation on giving false information. If it's not true, Meghan and Harry can sue. Right. What's more, I think in this documentary, there is the consent of Meghan and Harry. Without consent, how could they film their life in California?
It's clear that Meghan and Harry's vision is quite narrow. I'm also looking forward to the movie airing. I will definitely watch it. Thank you, Freya. I really like your thoughts and way of looking at problems. If anyone loves Freya, can you leave a heart or a compliment for her? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye and see you again.
Thank you and see you again. Goodbye.